It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday.
Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Caregiving Gen X Style. I'm Steve Mullen.
And I'm Jennifer Mullen.
In November of 2022, Caregiving Gen X Style released its very first episode. What that means is that we are marking our third birthday.
Happy birthday to us.
Yeah. In this episode, we will review the past year, talk about our favorite episodes, and look at what we've got coming up in the next year. Then at the end, we have a special present for everyone, including Jennifer.
Ooh, I can't wait. I love presents.
I know. We will not be doing our How's Your Mom segment in this episode. Everybody's doing fine right now, thank goodness.
Yeah, knock on wood. Dining room table. Yep.
So let's get right to some facts and figures.
Yep. In the past year, our podcast tallied 10,800 listens from 23 episodes. That means episodes of our show were either streamed or downloaded nearly 11,000 times.
That's a cool number.
That is pretty cool.
We're a hit.
I mean, you know.
Relatively speaking.
We think we're a hit and whatever. We're fine. We're having fun sitting here talking to each other most of the time.
Most of the time.
But I mean, that's a huge increase over last year. So we definitely want to thank our new listeners for finding us and our longtime listeners for continuing with us on this journey.
And speaking of new listeners, the big highlight of the year for this show was that back in April, we were featured as one of the top Gen X podcasts in an issue of AARP magazine, which felt a little weird, but was amazing. It led to a lot of new listeners finding us. We're still excited about this. I'm actually thinking about framing that little blurb one of these days.
Really, one of the most exciting things about that was that my new friend Rob Lowe was
he was
on the cover.
And
so
it brought you even closer to it.
I am still waiting to hear from him, but I have faith. I feel like it's coming. So our most popular episode of the past year was one that actually came out back in July titled Preventative Measures. So this one was all about medical professionals that your loved one should be seen in order to prevent future problems. And some of what we talked about in that episode came from our own personal, well, we're always talking about our own personal experiences, but man,
because it's all about us.
Let me tell you what, just was at the dentist with my mom yesterday. Mm-hmm. That is still going on. Don't forget about the dentist, people. But that episode also featured a listener email from a woman who picked the best pseudonym in the history of this program, Xena Warrior Princess. If you haven't listened, go find it.
And one interesting thing that we do not have in our copious notes about that particular episode is that particular topic was Jennifer's idea.
Now, why do you say, I don't have good ideas?
I'm not saying you don't, but most of the ideas for episodes come from the guy behind this microphone that's talking right now.
That is true. But again, remember,
it was a great idea.
Remember, I just said, still going to the dentist with my mom.
Yep.
Many, many, many dental visits later. So yes, that was my idea. And it 100% came from a very personal place.
Absolutely. So now we've reached the part of our birthday celebration where we select our own favorite episodes of the past year. Jennifer, you've been provided a list. What's your favorite episode and why?
This one is really easy. And it is the episode entitled Getting Away for the Weekend. And that episode aired on Tuesday, May 13th. The reason I love that episode, for anyone who may remember, or if you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to it. We took our show on the road.
We did.
We took our show on the road and we recorded from our camper. We were camping for the weekend. It was amazing. It was super fun. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that was my idea as well.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. So I'm just saying.
I'll give you that.
So let's see. One of our most popular episodes was an episode that was my idea. And then my favorite episode was an episode that was my idea. I feel like there's a theme here.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah,
Absolutely.
We're gonna go with that. Steve, what's your favorite episode?
Actually, my favorite episode was the one that came right after that one. So it came out Tuesday, May 27th, and it was titled Traveling with Your Elderly Loved Ones.
Oh, yeah.
And mainly just because of if you haven't listened to it, basically it was an interview with a woman who had recently taken her mother-in-law, her 90-something-year-old mother-in-law, on a trip to Japan from the United States.
Oh, my gosh.
And just the pure insanity of that.
So impressed by that.
And it was a fun interview because she recognized that it was kind of an insane thing to do.
She did, but like so many good tips, though. There were a lot.
Absolutely.
She had a lot of great tips.
Absolutely. So what is coming up for Caregiving Gen X
What
style?
is coming up?
What is coming up?
Let's look at our copious notes. I feel like we're going to talk about what's coming up.
I'm about to tell you.
Okay,
if
great.
you let me.
I can't wait.
We have some great episodes coming up in the next month or two. Our next episode, we are planning to talk with a senior living marketing specialist. Now, that's the person, if you go to an assisted living or a nursing home, whatever, the marketing specialist is going to be the one that does the tours. And she is going to give us tips about touring those places. She's got some fantastic advice, and I'm really excited about that one.
Yeah, we've touched on it a little bit before, certainly from our personal experience with your mom, but this is going to get a little bit deeper,
really
and she's
dig into it. And she's written a book, and this particular topic comes out of a chapter of that book. And if the interview is anything like the book, it's going to be a lot of fun.
I can't wait. It will be fun. All right. Well, next month, we're going to be talking with a licensed therapist about caregiver and care recipient depression during the holiday season. Obviously, that's a really important topic.
Really important topic and a common thing, unfortunately. Sometime early next year, we're going to have an episode featuring tips from a home health aide about how to best work with someone who comes to your home to help you with your elderly loved ones. So that'll be really helpful too.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're hoping to have some really big news next year. We don't want to give away too many details, but we did do an interview for an article with a major online publication sometime back. That article is supposed to come out in early 2026, so we'll be sure to let everyone know about it when it becomes available. I don't know that it will include Rob Lowe, but
probably not.
Still kind of
it'd be kind of cool if it did. It'd be kind of a running theme, and eventually he'd have to just call you or text you or something.
It would be. So if the reporter who interviewed us happens to be listening to this and wants to also figure out how to interview Rob Lowe,
Jennifer is requesting Rob Lowe be involved.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Got it.
But in all seriousness, though, like if this does come to fruition, it will be a pretty big deal.
Pretty big deal for us.
Definitely not something that I think we would have ever anticipated 3 years ago when we started all of this.
Absolutely not. So now, the moment that Jennifer has been waiting for.
Oh, I can't wait.
As our special birthday present to you and Jennifer, we have bloopers and outtakes.
Yay! I love bloopers.
Enjoy these moments from before and during the recording of our episodes where we royally screwed up. Have fun, and we'll see you next time.
Good night, everyone. Okay.
Okay, you can't do that.
All right, let's go.
Hello once again, everyone, and welcome.
No, hang on. Sorry. I got my papers on. Okay.
Now you ready?
I think so. Okay.
Now you're ready.
Sure.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Yeah. See, I had it right the first time. I was going. You don't make me do it again. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of... Why do it sound weird? Something sounds weird. I'm recording. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Oh, I know what it was. My earbuds were not in all the way, so I sounded kind of strange. All right, let's try this again.
What are you doing?
There's a bug over here.
Oh, my God. Okay. I'm like, how am I supposed to talk when you're like...
I don't want to inhale it.
waving your hand.
It was
all
right
over.
in front of my mouth.
You know, when we camp, you inhale bugs probably like
I'm
all
aware
weekend
of that,
long.
but I'd rather not do it at the dining room table in the middle of a podcast.
Okay.
Speaking of coughing.
Right. Well, you planted it in my head.
Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this latest episode of Caregiving Gen X Style. I'm Steve Mullen. What? I said that weird, didn't I?
Did.
Gen X. Hello, Gen A.
Jen A.
Gen
I
A.
had a coworker who used to call me Jen A.
I know. All right, let's try that again. Take 2.
By the way, that's from Forrest Gump. If this ends up on a blooper reel, it's like,
It's recording. Yes, we
Okay,
know.
yeah.
We know what that is.
We do.
We do.
Yeah. Anyway.
I think we all do. Anywho,
Do we?
yes.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Caregiving. Now I can't get through it.
Sorry.
Caregiving Gen X style. It's like a box of chocolates. You ready?
I mean, I'm going to try.
Okay. Take 3.
Not feeling my best.
I know. Jennifer has a cold.
I do.
All right. I don't know how this is going to go. We're about to find out, though.
Okay.
My brain feels a little mushy. Go ahead.
Nope, not saying a word.
Okay.